Alright, today we're diving into something really exciting. We're going to set up Bolt.new AI, your personal code generation assistant. I know AI tools can be tricky to set up, but I've gone through all the headaches to figure out the most smoothest way to get this running without any issues whatsoever. If you are new to my channel, I upload fun AI tutorials that will make your life much easier. So after this, make sure to check out my other videos as well. But before we jump in, quick heads up. You'll want at least 16 GB of RAM and at least 8 GB of VRAM or GPU for this to run smoothly. Got less? No worries. I've got another video specifically about running these models on lower end hardware. Link is in the description. Okay, so let's start with installing Git. Git is the silent hero of version control, which is a fancy way of saying it helps you clone and manage code without screaming at your monitor. Go to git-scm.com, download it and run the installer. Unless you know what you're doing, just go with the default settings. Once installed, open your terminal or command prompt and type git-version. If you see a version number pop up, congratulations, Git is now a part of your life whether you like it or not. If it doesn't work, well, something went wrong, but hey, that's a future problem. Now on to Python. Head to python.org and grab the latest version. During installation, check the box add Python to path. I just couldn't resist to say this, but please, this is the most important part during installation of Python, because without it, your life will be hell. So just don't skip this unless you enjoy spending hours googling why your terminal hates you. Once installed, verify it by typing python --version. If you see the version number, you're golden. If not, just do as I say. Next up is Node.js. Visit this link, download the recommended version and install it. Once you're done, test it by typing node-version. If commands spit out version numbers, you're good to go. If not, consider sacrificing your Wi-Fi router to the tech gods. It's clearly plotting against you. Okay, so next we have VS Code. And to download VS Code, you need to go to this link and install it. Now for the showstopper, Ollama. Get to this link, download the installer and run it. Once installed, check the system tray for a cute little white lamp icon. That's Ollama, quietly judging your life's choices. If it's not there, search startup apps in the Windows. Find Ollama in the list. Make sure that it's toggled on. This ensures that it starts automatically when you boot your PC. If you don't want to toggle it on for some reason, you can toggle it off so that it doesn't start automatically when you start your PC. Do as you want. Okay, to check if any Ollama models are already installed, type Ollama list. If nothing but headers like name and size appear, congrats, you're starting from scratch. If models do appear, we'll discuss deleting them later because, spoiler alert, it's easy to mess that up. Now let's install an Ollama model. Go to their website, click on models, search for Qwen 2.5-coder. In this tutorial, we're going to use 7B model as it runs on almost all the GPUs with 8 GB RAM. If your system specs aren't up to par, don't worry, check out my other video on how to run local LLMs on low VRAM. Once you've selected the model, copy the command from the website and paste it into your terminal. Make sure Ollama is running in the background. That is a very crucial step because I've made many mistakes with this, because if Ollama is not running in the background, this command will not work. Make sure that Ollama is running in the background. So just paste this and press enter. Wait for it to install. It will take time. We'll come back after it gets installed. Okay, so after it's installed, just type /by to exit. So congrats, you've got yourself a new shiny AI model. Okay, before we continue, let's set the execution policy. Okay, open PowerShell as an admin. Copy and paste this command. It will also be in the description and just run it. Okay, it will give you a prompt. You just want to press Y and hit enter. Close PowerShell, and after that, now let's clone the Bolt.new repo. Navigate to where you want the repo to live. Open the folder and type cmd in the address bar to open the terminal there. If you don't want to do this, if you just want to copy the repo in your C drive, you can skip this step and paste this link into your terminal. Make sure that you are in the right directory, press enter, and it will copy repository from GitHub. After it's done, type cd Bolt.new any llm. It will go to the repository where the Bolt.new is present. Now we'll install the dependencies with npm install and then pnpm install. Just want to quickly say that please follow all the steps through, don't skip it, otherwise it'll not work. So please follow all the steps. Grab a snack while it installs because this step might take a minute or two. Now time for the VS Code action. Open the cloned folder in VS Code. Just go to file, open folder, and select the folder where the Bolt.new repository is. Select that and click open. Okay, so after opening it, on the left side you can see all the files present in this folder. Now what we want here is the .env.example file. Press F2 or just rename it by right clicking it. Remove the .example part so that it only appears to be as .env file. After that, click on it. Scroll down until you find the Ollama address. So here is the Ollama address. Copy and paste this address here. You can also find this in the description. All the commands related to the video is in the description. And press Ctrl+S. Alright, we're done here. Now create a new file by clicking on this icon and name it exactly as ModelFile. Now click on it and now we're in the file. Copy and paste this command here. You see, as we are modifying the Qwen 2.5 coder model, you can put any model's name here so that you can modify it. So make sure to put the right name here of the model you're modifying, otherwise it will not work. Okay, and just leave the rest here as it is. Save it, close VS Code, open cmd, and here copy and paste this command, this portion here, Qwen 2.5-coder-bolt. This is your model name. You can name whatever you want of your model. Just make sure that you don't name it exactly as to the original model name, because it can make things messy, and I'll tell that in the last section where we discuss how to delete the models. This will make your life very miserable, so make sure that this model name is unique and is not as similar to the original model. As we're going with the Qwen 2.5, we just type Qwen 2.5-coder-bolt. Alright, dashbolt for me to identify that this model is modified. Okay, this process will create a modified version of your model. Finally, run the app by navigating to the cloned folder. Note that if you open cmd after closing it, it will go to the original directory in the C drive, but you don't want that. So just in the folder where you cloned the Git repository, just in the address bar type cmd and it will open there. So we need to be in the directory in order to run it. After being in the directory, type pnpm run dev, enter the command. Okay, after some time it will give you a local host address. Copy the local host address, paste it into your browser's address bar. Voila, you're inside the Bolt.new UI. From here, select Ollama and choose the model you want to use. As we are going with Qwen 2.5 and we modified this model, so we'll select Qwen 2.5-coder-bolt model. And now we can generate our code like a boss. We will do this, we will generate code, we will make apps with Bolt.new AI in another video. Now we can discuss how to delete an Ollama model. Deleting a model is straightforward but dangerous if you're careless. Open PowerShell as admin and type Ollama rm, and here we will input the model name. So as we're going to remove Qwen 2.5-coder-bolt, we will just type this. Okay, so this command will look like this, and please make sure to double check the name before hitting enter unless you're like re-downloading giant models. just learn from my mistake because I downloaded a 20 GB model, and after naming it as similar to the original model, the modified model and the original model got mixed, and when I deleted the modified model, it just didn't knew which to delete, so it deleted both, and then I have to re-download it again, which was 2 to 3 hours work. So please don't make my mistake. Once I'm happy with the name, I'll just hit enter, and now your model is deleted. You can see that by going into the CMD and typing Ollama list, and this will show all the active models here. Okay, so one quick thing before finishing is that if no models appear in your Bolt UI, a simple fix to it is just restarting the Bolt UI a couple of times. I tried like 3 times, and after that it should appear. And even after that, if the model does not appear, just don't panic. Try switching the browser or restarting your PC. It will eventually appear. Now let's talk about alternatives. There aren't many free tools that can generate full-fledged code like Bolt.new. Paid options like Copilot dominate the space, and open source tools like Autodev and Aider often fall short. Instead of wasting time on half-baked solutions, consider learning to code for your specific needs. It's less glamorous but infinitely more effective. Believe me, I've tried this, and it has done me no good. In my opinion, Bolt.new AI is a promising tool. Even if it's a bit unpolished, it's proof of concept for what's possible, and as it evolves, it'll only get better. For now, treat it as a tool to assist, not replace your coding journey. Okay, so thanks for watching. If this tutorial saved you from pulling your hair out, consider subscribing and liking the video. Let me know in the comments how Bolt.new worked for you. And if I missed anything, please tell me in the comments. Your feedback keeps the channel going. Now, before leaving, check out my other video on setting up Ollama and managing your personal ChatGPT, which you can create and operate locally without any restrictions. And you can use it for free. So make sure to check that out if you're interested. See you there.